Blaming millennials and now Gen Zs for the destruction of the family dynamic is hilarious for anyone who understands what actually is happening. Whenever they're saying that millennials ruined the OG family dynamic, the OG family dynamic was getting together for like all major events, holidays, getting together on the weekends to hang out with family members. So why are they now blaming millennials for that changing? Because millennials were raised just like every other generation where they were told to be quiet and respect their elders. By the Gen X, by the boomers, telling them that it was more important to respect their elders than to deal with what was actually happening in these families. Just like they were raised to do by their parents and grandparents. So millennials did what every other generation did all throughout their childhood, just suffered through whatever trauma and abuse was happening in their families. Whenever millennials grew up, after witnessing all of this, and whenever they were told to still just suck it up and show up at these family events, millennials went, no. Then, unlike all the other generations before them, they not only said no, but they also stood their ground. Why does Auntie need to come over if we have to hide all the pills from her? Why are we spending time with the uncle who makes every woman and child's skin crawl? Why are we letting the cousins drive here when we all know they're going to be intoxicated before they even show up? Millennials were the ones who said, if you couldn't trust Grandpa Fred with me, I'm not going to trust him to step foot in my house, much less go to other family gatherings where he may be. The boomers are now blaming millennials for the disintegration of this family core they fought so hard to have. The whole time, that happy family dynamic never really existed. What they're actually saying is, how dare these millennials for standing up for actual human decency and healthy boundaries? All of the Gen Zs who are being raised by these millennials are going to prove who actually has a true healthy family, whose family was just holding on by threats and abuse.